Hello, beautiful darling, and good morning. 8 a.m. sharp in Amsterdam time, and it's still dark here. It really fall sets in. I'm actually a little bit surprised because it's really this change moment. Like, oh, it's getting dark. Only I think next week the clock will be set back for 1 hour, so it will be light again. Whoa, magical. So, cheers, my sip of my coffee. Mm. And welcome on a new glorious day. Woohoo! Because this day is fabulous already. You are beautiful, you are amazing, and it's going to be an awesome day. That's how you start a good day, right? Not in survival mode, but just, you know, taking responsibility. This is a beautiful day. All right. Today, I I'm gonna reveal the third secret. And before I do that, I'm very curious about what your opinion is about this week. I mean, Monday we did secret number 1. I am not your thoughts. I'm just wondering, did something pop up? Especially yesterday, I can handle anything. Was secret number 2, and we spoke about fears, the level of fears, and at the bottom that everything is going to the same fear, the basic fear. I cannot handle this. And well, if I go back to, if I'm very aware of a spiritual practice and I set an intention in the morning, then usually throughout the day, the universe hands me tools to put it in action straight away. So if this resonates with you, then probably Monday and yesterday stuff happened to you as well. And I would love for you to share that with me, either here on a comment, on a private message, or through my email, hello@jjvanzon.com. Because I really really want to share and want to set connection. I want to make that connection, the union. We need to connect. We need to unite. So if you want, please share it with me so we can start that dialogue. And sharing is caring, and I want to get to know you. And we're one human race, and we really should support each other. That's what I believe. We're one human race, and I know there's a lot of separation here in the world, but I know that your heart is on the right place. Your soul is good. You want to do the right thing, but maybe you're a little bit lost sometimes, and you lash out because you have no idea. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why this secret week, because I give you these little pointers, these little eye openers that have changed my life radically, and that I know will change your life as you implement them. So please implement these little secrets, have fun with it. Be curious, explore, and instead of being very judgmental, just witness your behavior. It's all good. It's all good. And this is what secret number 3 is all about. And this is secret route number 3 is not just breaking barriers and showing you opportunities. That's also what it will do. But this secret will also ground you. It will help you to come back into your body, get out of your head, because your head needs a rest sometime, and usually. So what is today's secret? Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Today's secret is, in the present moment, I can always choose again. I can always choose again in the present moment. So I've got my little piece of paper, so I'm gonna read it out loud. We don't realize it, but most of our times, our minds are either dwelling in the past or are worried about the future. And so basically, we are never fully in the moment, right here, right now. And as I always say in my yoga classes, you can create the best future, a fun future, in the present moment. That is where you make the authentic choices, the best choices, the best thought through choices, the best heartfelt, soul to soul connected choices. Yes, only in the present moment. So we're not really present, but at the same time, we expect to get high results. But this is causing friction and conflict because the universe isn't able to hear us if we're not fully present, when we're not aligned, if we're not fully in the moment shining our light, then the universe is not able to hear it. If you're just 50% here and 50% in the past or in the future, you're not really fully here. So the universe cannot really give you what you want. It probably gives you what you want, but what you think is what you are, and what you are, you attract. Law of attraction, The Secret, the Course of Miracles, it all comes back. Abraham Hicks, it all comes back to this thing, the law of attraction. So if you're worried, or if you're still holding a grudge to the past, that is what the universe will hear, and that is what you'll attract, right? So it's the present moment. And so all you got is this moment. And another secret, and this is a biggie, this moment has everything that you need. Yeah? All right, so stop. Stop for a moment. I understand. Letting go of the past, stop worrying about the future. I know it's easier said than done, right? It's easier said than done. I know it. I know it. But we need to practice letting go of the past. We need to practice stop worrying about the future. And this, you cannot do just overnight. That's another extreme thought of the mind trying to keep you from progress, trying to keep you from growing, right? So these extreme thoughts, just know that these are thoughts, Monday, day one, and I am not my thoughts, right? This is just your ego, just the fear talking. And as I say in day two, feel the fear and do it anyway. So, why I love the yoga mat so much. And this is truly my story. The yoga mat to me is my sanctuary. It's my castle. I can sit on my yoga mat and decide that this is my happy place for now. So I practice there to be in the moment. I do that with meditation. I do that with yoga movements. Yes, so I can get in touch with my body. I can get in touch with my breath. And these are all grounding exercises. These are all getting me into my body and into the moment, into the now. So all the fear stuff and all the strings to the past and the worry, they either become clear, so I can let them go. I can cut the cords, even for just that moment on the yoga mat. Or I become aware, fully aware of the moment. And the more I practice that, or the more you practice that on a daily basis, the more you will feel it and experience it on the mat, and the more result it will have in your own life. Because that's why I'm on the yoga mat. I'm on the yoga mat to come back to my moment, to my authentic truth, so I can see clearly. And the more I do that, you always take that with you. Yes, I did my training. For 2 months, I was in an ashram in India. And the first 2 weeks were I experienced so much resistance. Oh my God, I got such a rebel in me. And oh my God, it was out there. It was just annoying me all the time. I didn't feel good, etc. But after 2 months of doing 5 hours of yoga, so many hours of meditation, and just all the teachings that those Indian priests, the swamis, gave me, and at the end, I've never been as close to me as in that spot. And you know, as I'm telling it you right now, my mind is telling you you've never been, that was the only moment. But on the other hand, they will never take it away from me, because it's in my bones. I only, if there's a stressful situation or in this moment, I just have to close my eyes and I am there again. I can feel it. And I take that with me. It can calm me down. It can bring me totally in this moment. Yes. And in the moment prevents you also from doing stuff that you regret later. Yes. Because we do a lot of stuff that we regret. And then our ego tells us, oh, no, don't say sorry, or don't rather lie about it. Right. Don't even stand up for your mistake, rather make excuses. Yes, so you're getting into that web, you're tangled into that web of fear, and that's what happens a lot of times right now. And I just don't want to do that. So that's why I practice every day to become in the moment. And in that moment, you can choose again. You can always choose again. All right, moving on. All right, so what else is powerful about the present moment? And I sincerely have a whole list. All right, so I'll go through it. Number one, it'll ground you, and that gives you clarity. Number two, it will give you balance, even when you're in the middle of a storm. Yes, it gives you balance. You always know that you have the balance, or can get the balance back. It'll empower you because you feel aligned, right? You feel aligned. You're in the moment, and the universe will hear you. You get that piece of string. It'll provide you the power of the hearts. Oh my God, your heart has so much power. And instead of seeing this as weak, you now stand behind it because you feel the power of the hearts. Kindness, forgiveness, compassion, and it leads to patience, all coming from love. Number five, it will give you the courage to stand up for yourself and speak your truth without harming, right? Limb number one in yoga, because yoga had 8 limbs, limb number one are the yamas, and there is ahimsa and satya, and I always love to combine them because you speak the truth without harming. Love it. 6, it'll show you opportunities and therefore break down barriers, right? These barriers come from old patterns and beliefs, and these kind of put you in a box, like, okay, as a child, you were portrayed as not a good learner. Yes, boom. You're 35 and you're still in that story, I'm not a good learner. Boom, that is been said to you by an old teacher, or maybe by a family member or your parents. That's not your story. It's portrayed upon a system, a school system, and you probably said, I'm not a good learner, I'm not good enough in that, or I'm not good with math, or I cannot do this because I'm not a good learner. You've been telling that story your whole life. And this moment, you can choose again. You can choose a different story, and the possibilities, the opportunities will arise. That is the power of this moment. All right. Where was I? All right. Number 7, it'll connect you with the universal source. There is universe all around us. And it's, I watched Eat, Pray, Love again, the movie from the book from Elizabeth Gilbert. And there's a sentence in there, God dwells within me as me. And you can call it God, Allah, whatever you worship. if you're a religious person, cool. It doesn't have to interfere with the spiritual teachings that I portray, because in the end, all the lights deserve to be to have respect, to be respected. And the universal source, God, it dwells within me as me. So we're all connected and we can tap into that. And as I said before, if you're in the moment, you're really aligned, and whatever you think or what you are, you will attract, because the universe will give that to you. That is how the law of attraction works. So, and all these steps, it's enlightenment. It will enlighten you. And that's why this secret of today, of being in the present moment, I can always choose again, is so powerful, because that secret, that revelation, enlightens you. It breaks the barriers, it unlimits you, and it gives you freedom. And immediately, if I say that, I feel in my bones, in my molecules, that I go from a low vibration, boom, to a high vibration. And this is where I dare to stand up for myself, right? This is where I'm saying, yes, all right, today, I love today. I am going to have a fabulous day, and I will not have fear rain on my parade, right? This is how you should wake up every morning, every morning. And the more you practice it again, you know, the more automatically it will become. It's like, again, that story of the dancer. You need to rehearse to get that choreography going. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about stories. I've already addressed it a little bit, but so I've established that the present moment is truly a powerful and miraculous place. Yeah, I hope you feel that and you see that. And any story that you've been telling yourself, I'm not a good learner or whatever, that is, and it is not working for you, right? It's limiting you in being who you are, in shining your light. And your light should never be dimmed. It should never be dimmed. All light should be respected. So in this moment, right here, right now, that story that limits you, you can let go of. Yeah. Yesterday I did 2 classes. I teach this time 2 classes, and I got them opening their hearts first, my students, and then we went into a fetal position. We went in a fetal position, and you know, during call me crazy, but during a yoga class, I don't have to prepare much anymore. I'm just very aligned with this, with the spiritual, and so therefore I feel what the people need, and that's how I go. So this was also a surprise for me. I went, all the students, and I told them to go into a fetal position, and I was talking about being reborn, being reborn. And because probably I had this preparation for today about letting go of old stories, old patterns, old beliefs. This is what rebirthing is. You know, you in the moment, you can always be reborn and let go of an old story and provide a new one. And that can be anything, as long as it aligns with you, right? If an old story doesn't align with you anymore, just go to this moment, practice, and let go of it. And this cannot happen. Well, maybe it can, but for me, it won't happen just one time. You know, one time on a yoga mat won't make the deal. That is like, okay, I need a pill and then it's over. No, you need to practice. You need to practice. So it might take a while, but you know, if you're really aware from that old story, you'll get more aware of that old story, and you don't resonate with it anymore. And then you can let it go, and a new story will arise, because you know, that is what happens, and that is what gives you immaculate power, and will probably give you a new addiction, because you always want to be in this present moment, Yes, because that is where you feel great. That is where you feel good. That is where you feel enlightened. Sorry, I'm working a lot with my hands today, but I'm really passionate about this. All right, so remember, you can always choose again. And that is really, really the intent of this secret. In this present moment, you can always choose again. Write it on a post-it and put it everywhere in your house or on your desk. In this moment, you can always choose again. So if you suddenly are aware that you're feeling annoyed, frustrated, angry, sad, or whatever, look at that post-it and then remind yourself, in this present moment, I can always choose again. So you can really practice it. Yes, and then choose again. Try to let go of that hurt. Try to let go of that story. And just in this moment, you can look with authentic eyes to it. And then you can really choose between, all right, am I going to stay in this negative fear kind of story, or am I going to go for the heart story? Yes, the soul to soul connection. Nice. All right, so assignments. Listen to your excuses today, because the excuses, the yeah, but what if, or yeah, but, you know, those are awesome beginnings to find out what your stories are that are not aligning with you. Yes, if you make a lot of these excuses, that is an amazing start. So don't be judgmental about your stories. Yes, don't get into a funk, in a state. Those excuses are your way in. Okay, so observe your thoughts, your speak, your behavior, and the whole day, and you'll find out your stories, or your old stories, when you find excuses. And journal your findings. Yes, because thinking about it, you immediately stay again in your head. But if you write it, you write it off. Yes, and then it manifests, and you truly will become enlightened, because it gets out of you. And when you read it, then you finally see, oh no, this is crazy. I had that many times when I wrote something and I read it back and I was like, oh my God, who is this person? It's crazy. That's not me. And immediately when you have that, it's powerful, because you can write it off. Yes. And then there's freedom for new. You're enlightened because the heaviness is gone, and there is freedom to get that new story plan going. Yes. All right. Of course, share everything, findings with me. I would love for you to share your experiences, your old stories. What are your new stories? Do that here on a comment below, or that will help me immensely. But you can also, if it really is too personal, send a private message, or email me at hello@jjvanzon.com, and we get that dialogue going. I would love to hear. All right, let's do a nice meditation. And this is all about becoming in the moment. And I'm gonna make it short, but you can do this the whole day, every minute of the day, whatever you want. Just not behind the wheel, not just when you're driving, but you know, that makes sense. All right, okay. So uncross your legs, feet firmly into the floor. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, and as you exhale, really sink into your body, sink into this moment. And just become aware of the place where you're in, the space around you. If you're sitting indoors, just focus on the walls around you, the floor beneath you, the ceiling above you. And if you're hearing sounds, awesome. Just witness that you're hearing sounds. Don't get annoyed about it. You know, all is good right here. That beautiful body that you have, just it's in this moment, it's really working for you. It's the sole purpose is to support you in your human experience. So this body here, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters that it's here. So be grateful right now about that beautiful body. And focus on your beautiful breath, powerful breath. So with your mind's eye, just breathe in, follow it as the air enters your body, and follow it as it goes out. And then remind yourself that in this moment, this is your moment. And in this moment, this spot where you are sitting or standing or whatever you do, laying down, this is you. And the universe created you. So you need to be here. You need to shine so that the universe can listen. And not just the universe, you know, the planet that you're standing on, Mother Nature, she needs you right here. Otherwise, you would have not been created. So take this spot right here. This is your moment. And if there's anything limiting you, let it go right now. If there's anything limiting you from showing up right now, let it go. Just this moment. Become free from anything that distracts you. And just be here in this moment. And you can sit here as long as you wish, because it's your choice. In this moment, you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Focus on your heart. Let your heart lead. Trust that beautiful body that you have. And just shine. Start to shine your true colors. You are allowed to do that in this moment. This is your moment, no one else's. So show up. Own this moment. And be fabulous. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. Wow. That is always a powerful moment. And you can do this moment at any time of the day. I would definitely advise you, if you're just starting to, and if you have a busy day with a lot of people, a lot of energies, to do a meditation before you go to work, you know, in the morning. The morning practice is always good. So, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite secrets, the moment. Because in the moment, it gives you so much. If you want to know a little bit more about the moment, The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, beautiful book. Please read about it, and there are so many wow things. And listen, Oprah had something to say about this book. The power to transform your thinking. The result, more joy. Right now, Oprah Winfrey. I didn't really read that. I didn't really do the reference justice, but whatever. All right, so let's go and continue your beautiful day. It's been a half hour. Oh my God, I've been so talking. I'm so sorry that that it's so long, but it was a beautiful secret. Yes, so don't forget my Zoom call tomorrow or Sunday evening, and there's a link in the bio here. I will definitely do a link in the comments as well. So sign up for that, and Sunday evening I would love to see you at 8 p.m. CET time, and we'll do a complete evaluation of the Secret Week. We'll go deeper into the steps towards an enlightened life, and I will guide you during a beautiful, empowering meditation. And my hubby Carl, this is important, will also be here doing all the technical bits. So I have a replay. So if you're unable to attend Sunday at 8 p.m., then still sign up, please, because I'll send you the replay and you can check it out later. Yes? All right, so find the link in the bio around this video and or in the comments below. We'll put it there as well. Awesome. Have a beautiful day. Remember, you're awesome, beautiful, and so powerful. And in this moment, I can always choose again. Namaste. Bye.